This is my 6th year application cycle. It's really been a really long journey for me. My first couple of years I didn't get in due to a poor UCAT. My UCAT was 2490 and 2540, I think, in my first couple of years. But in the last couple of years, my UCAT's gone up to, my UCAT one year was 2640 again. I managed to get an interview at Anglia Ruskin, and then it went up to 2750. So obviously the first couple of years I didn't get in, and I went to study biomedical science, and I did a master's as well in neuroscience. And during that time, I was always thinking about coming back into medicine again. I wanted to apply, I was desperate to get in, so I looked around places that could really help me, and I came across FutureDoc. FutureDoc was, from my initial impressions of FutureDoc, I think that it was really impressive. You know, any place that asks you to interview for a place, it shows me that they are serious about you, they're serious about helping you, and they want people who are committed. And I was always committed to this journey. And so I interviewed and I got on the course the first year. And I didn't get in the first year, but I was following all their advice, and I felt that year that I had strengthened my application, and I strengthened my answers. They just weren't quite good enough. I was on the waiting list for Aberdeen, I was on the waiting list for Anglia Ruskin both of those years. This year has been a real game changer for me. The high UCAT score, 2750, opened a lot of doors in terms of more options. And the funny thing is, I got an offer this year from Anglia Ruskin, and I got an offer from Glasgow this year. And also I got an interview invite to Aberdeen again, which I cancelled because I really wanted to go to Glasgow Medical School out of the three of them. As I say, the high UCAT score opened up some doors for me, but that was due to FutureDoc's amazing course that they provide, the UCAT course, and it really helped me. My weakest area probably in the UCAT was abstract reasoning, and it really helped me in at that aspect, because I was scoring mid 550 to 600, and in exam I think I got 670, 700. So even that 70 marks pushed me up from a score that, you know, is mid-range to a score that's really good for medical application. And also they put on fantastic mock interview days. You know, my tutor has been fantastic with me, and also they're there to answer any of your questions when you need them answered. I feel like that mock interview day in December really helped me to get the views of many different tutors, to get the views of many different ideas and approaches for how to answer the questions that were set. And it offered you a wide and comprehensive range of topics. For example, my Glasgow interview was a panel, and my Anglia Ruskin was an MMI. So I was quite lucky on that day. I managed to do both the panel version and the MMI version. So it sets you up really well for all the varieties of interviews that you may come across in medical application. I'd like to, at this point, give a shout out to, firstly, Dr. Ash for allowing me onto the course. Also, Charlie's done a fantastic job with me, you know, building me up each time. I've had Katie as well. She's been a massive help to me. I've had, who else? I've had Kenji, my tutor. Kathy was my tutor last year. Huge shout to them because they've really improved my application. They've really helped me, give me ideas that I didn't think of myself. And I'm sure there are other people. Oh, Tessa has helped me with my Glasgow interview, and it would have helped me for my Aberdeen interview, but I'm coming to join her in Glasgow now. So thank you, Tessa, very much. I really appreciate your help and getting me to Glasgow, and I really appreciate all your guys' help, for sure. One thing I wanted to note that really came to mind was that every year I've been bulking my application more. So I think it's important, if you don't get in, think of ways that you can improve and you can do more and you can build. For example, this year I've filled in a massive missing piece of my application, which was care home experience. So I managed to do that, get that down and solidified. So I had work experience in the care home and in the hospital. And the final thing I would have, any advice for medical students who are applying, please don't feel downhearted or disheartened that you haven't got in the first time. It's very competitive in the UK, and even if you're a graduate, it's more competitive. So please don't feel that you can't get in. You just need to go away and think about how you're going to get better every year. And the biggest thing, if you love it as much as I do, then don't give up. It will come eventually. One year you're going to bulk so much of your application that you're going to be too hard to dismiss. So yeah, I want to wish you guys all the best for the future med school studies, for future application, and hopefully I'll be there to see you soon and help you for your stage of application.